Hey guys, what's up? This is Shivani from eGadgets for you, and in this video I have the Samsung Galaxy F42, which I've actually already unboxed, and I've used this particular device for a couple of days, and I am not making any dedicated review for this particular handset because the unboxing experience and the first hand overview just sums up this particular handset for now. Yes, so let me just start with unboxing as follows, and I will walk you through the video what I think about this particular handset of Samsung Galaxy F42 5G, which has 12 bands of 5G support. I have got this particular device for 5,500 rupees. I will disclose how I have got that too in the video later on, so stay tuned for that. Okay guys, so this is a Samsung Galaxy F42 5G model over here. I have purchased this particular device for a price of 5,500 rupees. The reason being, in the Big Billion Day sale, I have exchanged my old OnePlus 70, which was actually becoming a very bad phone. Anyways, topic of discussion for other day. And using my credit card of Axis Bank, I have got some discounts and I purchased this for 5,500 rupees. It's nothing like that this particular smartphone is out of the wall or something like that, but then again, this is a backup phone for my wife, which she uses for her business of home baking and all, piece of cake, which is the brand name of her home baking business as well. So yeah, this will be used for the backup business over here, and this unveils the smartphone over here. And keeping aside the smartphone, these are the things that comes inside the box of this particular handset. You will find that this particular cable, which is actually not that bigger in length, but yes, it's again a USB to Type-C. Okay, and a power brick, which is a disappointment because this particular handset does not support fast charging of 25 watts, and you get a 15-watt power brick straight out of the box. So yeah, that's a disappointment. Same case with Samsung. The mid-range handsets or the lower-range handsets, they do not care much and do not provide you with much stuffs in that. The SIM ejector tool, I have to take a look at the number of SIMs, and other than that, it's pretty standard stuffs like basic booklets, quick start guide, stuff like that. So these are the things that comes in the box. So let us put aside all these things and dig deep into the handset for now. Over here, you will find that this is the blue variant over here. Of course, it's a plastic build. You can hear a lot of hollow sounds over here. Okay, let me get aside this sticker for now. And yes, this is a blue version. It's also available in the black version. Moment of truth, guys. Let me just go ahead and open the SIM ejector tool over here, and you will find that yes, it does have a slot for a dedicated micro SD card slots, and yeah, 2 SIM cards. So yeah, that may be one of the good things of this particular handset. And yes, this particular handset has standard stuff, the volume rockers, the fingerprint sensors is embedded in the power button itself over here, the speaker grills over here, Type-C, yeah, 3.5mm headphone jack input point you will find over here, and the secondary noise cancellation speaker over here. Speaking of the cameras, the 64 megapixel is a main shooter, and apart from that, I don't think the other cameras matters that much as well. And while I boot on this particular device and set up this particular device, here is a montage along with the specifications of this particular handset. Okay guys, before anything, I want to show you one thing. While I was setting up this particular phone, and also it has asked me a lot of times to send diagnostic data and repair data and all, I have unchecked the entire thing. But on the last scenario, it is asking me to agree to this experiencing the Samsung services. By now you know that the mid-range, the lower end sections of the Samsung handsets are actually promoting ads, sending you ads as well to earn revenues for them. I don't want that to happen, and so I don't want to agree to this particular thing. but as you can see, I am not getting any way out rather than to not agree to this particular thing. If you know any way out, please do let me know in the comment section below. But as far as I know, I have to agree to this and then get ahead. And if I agree to this, they will send my some of my diagnostic data and all, and they will push ads through this particular things as well, and also give me annoying and irritating apps which I don't need. So this is a definitely thumbs down for Samsung for this. And this completes the setup and installations and whatnot. And this is a first look of the handset. And yeah, okay, just when I have swiped to the left, I see a lot of unwanted apps. I don't need Josh, Byju's, Snapchats, Spotify, I don't daily hunts, irritating things. Let me see if I can uninstall them. Okay, yes, that's a good thing that at least I can uninstall these particular things which I don't need personally as well. But then again, if I go to settings over here and over here, and if we over here, and if we go to about phone, it's a F42 5G that supports 12 bands, mind you. So that is somewhat a very good addition to this particular handset, because almost it supports all the bands with 12 bands almost. And apart from that, if we go to system information, you will see that this runs on Android version 11 and not even 12 as of yet, and One UI 3.1 is running on this particular device. And yes, the security version over here, it's a July 2021 version that is running over here. And apart from that, if we go to storage over here, and you will see that yes, out of the 128 gigs, 25.93, so 26 GB is already being used over here. Fits well for me, because as I have told that this will only be a backup phone for my wife's business of baking cakes and all. So she will just use it for WhatsApp and receiving calls and making calls and doing WhatsApp or updating the Facebook. That's it. So yeah, in that scenario, 5,500 rupees for this particular phone may sound a good deal. So yes, let me just very quickly now dig into the camera and show you some of the sample shots before I give my final verdict. Other most important thing that I have to show you over here is that the face unlock, and as you can see, it unlocks the phone very quickly. Yeah, the face unlock is very quick, as you can see. And of course, it also unlocks with this fingerprint scanner, which I'll show you right now. As you can see that, yeah, using the fingerprint scanners also, it unlocks very quickly. Another most important aspect is that this particular handset supports 90 Hz refresh rate. I am not sure that the camera, this particular camera will not actually capture that, but I am a bit skeptical, because other handsets are giving you 120 Hz in this particular price range as well. But then again, it's not 60 Hz, so yeah, I cannot complain much considering I have got this for 5,500. So yeah, 90 Hz is better than 60 Hz. So yeah, these are the things that I can say that works perfectly for this particular handset. Apart from that, not sure. Now guys, if you ask me what I think about the Samsung Galaxy F42, then the price at which this particular is going for, something around 18,000 rupees, 19,000 rupees, let me be very frank and honest, it's not worth it. The reason being, it has a TFT display. Samsung is expertised with the AMOLED screen, and why they are not giving AMOLED screen in this price range, I'm not sure. This has a 90 Hz refresh rate, not a 120 Hz, but at least not a 60 Hz. So yeah, maybe a a little thumbs up for that. The fingerprint scanner, the front camera, they does works perfectly, but yeah, although they are not the secure like you get in iPhone, but that's not a complaint for sure. And apart from that, the camera is mediocre at best. You cannot expect to take wonderful photos or shoot wonderful videos with this particular camera as well. And yeah, in good source of light, as you have seen that, yeah, it does take decent picture, but I have seen handsets which actually takes much more decent pictures in bright sunlight, much more clearer, much more brighter, much more sharper images than this Samsung Galaxy F42. It's very hard for me to blindly or to say like to refer to this particular handset if you are going for a primary handset usage of this particular handset, because in this price range there are a lot of options available currently. And yes, apart from that, if you are planning to have a bigger screen over here and you're using this particular handset for gaming, this does has a MediaTek Dimensity 700 chipset over here, which is good for gaming, but then again you have to limit your frame rates and you have to limit the games, because the performance is not, I should say, up to that standard of other handset that comes in this particular price range as well. And so it's a mixed feeling. I don't know, because maybe because this particular handset will be used by my wife for a secondary device that I'm actually referring to a lot in this particular video. So maybe because of that, this handset does make sense to me. And if you are someone which looking for a particular handset for just a secondary handset sort of thing, then yeah, you can go for this particular handset, and make sure that you purchase this in the big billion day sale, because spending that much of money in a secondary handset also does not make sense in that scenario as well. So yes, that's my honest opinion about this particular handset. Maybe I should have gone for any other handset, but yes, there's a little thing that since I cannot hold a gun and be a soldier and like stand in the border and fight for my country, so every little bit helps. I do not personally prefer to go with any Chinese company based handsets, but that's my personal preference. I will not push people to do that as well. It's my personal opinion for that manner. So that's it guys for the Samsung Galaxy F42, a full on impressions of this particular handset, because this particular handset does not require a dedicated review as well. If you found this particular video helpful, please do consider liking and sharing this video with your friends and families. And while you are on it, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, because very soon a very interesting video will be out in this particular channel. See you guys in the next one. Bye for now.